Oh my word! Look at gold.
I know, right?
I know. We just sit there and bang. I said, I said, wait for the 2 o'clock candle. There I am. Wait for the 2 o'clock candle. I said, lo and behold, the 2 o'clock candle did it. And the same with GBP New Zealand and GBP JPY, GBP New Zealand, GBP USD. There's a big stonking blue candle sitting on them trays now. Of course, it
It's
was very quick and it
crazy.
could just bounce straight back up to where it was. But that was a nice move, wasn't it?
It
I'll start to
was.
the 2 o'clock candle.
I mean, I am a gold guru.
A gold guru. We
I
should
am.
call you the golden girl boy.
The
Golden
golden
boy.
guru boy, what?
So
No,
yeah, I mean the GBP trades. I'm very interested in the reversal on that. Look at GBP USD. It's doing the same sorts of things as gold. It looks very pretty. It's a nice bearish
well, if you want to show us
thingy.
something,
Oh
Mr.
yeah,
Paul Bond, you should maybe
yeah.
share your
I should
screen.
screen
Screen
share,
share.
screen sharing, share. Okay. So what I'm showing you is my cursor's gone small, but let's. Oh no, there it is. Right. So GBP USD. Look at this beautiful shape here. This beautiful bearish exploding monster. So we've got this. Look at the way it's just bounced off of this level all the time. Now we've got the 50 period Hekanashi. It has actually just bounced back up from the 50 period Hekanashi very fast. Now remember that when it wants got to break two of these Hekanashi lines and the fib level to make serious progress. But imagine if and the RBA apparently are quite hawkish, so that means that that's what's really brought this around, I think. um Really nice big candles. There's a nice long on GBP CAD sitting there waiting to be taken. Let's see what else we've got lots of sterling rallies, dollars. So the dollar, so by the flipping through the charts using control tab, you can see that dollar has suddenly decided to get a little bit stronger. It's why gold is bearish. And same with the euro. We've had a little bit of a bounce around with New Zealand Swiss, which is quite flat. Again, big something on the dollar there at the 2 o'clock candle, as predicted. And we've got a signal here on this. Now that's really good because we've got a really flat bottom here on this 50% where it's just not made it. But it is in that green hatched area of death where it could stay. But it looks to me like that's a buy. Dollar CAD, that signal is good for me. The 5 minute Hekanashi is in completely green, however, here's the worry is that it has hung around here before. However, it hasn't had one of these big rally candles. So this could be a move that can do it. Not my favorite trade, to be fair. I'm more interested in the same sort of thing as Aussie dollar. You can see there's been a big bearish move on Aussie dollar, which is a little bit of out of character for this chart. It's a bit like we've moved down, da, 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 but it is going fast, the Aussie dollar, and I think that's because the RBA have just made a statement. So I think for me, I kind of like the Aussie dollar, and I think I'm going to add that to my gold trade. If I'm going to
The
go over here.
Aussie dollar, yeah.
Yeah, what do you think? I'm not
I
going to
think
wait
I
around to
think
find
it's a
out.
good, yeah, because we have this reversal on pretty much every chart right now,
Yeah,
and it has all the indication we need to go in that trade.
yeah, yeah. I mean, this is quite a. Where are we? Aussie dollar. Let's go back and have a look at it. Now I've got my trades on. Now I've got my trades on. Oh, come on, have you put your trades on or not? Come on.
It's a little, sometimes it's a little slow.
Yeah, I mean, I think partly it's because you're putting. What the hell happened there?
I don't know, dear, but I'm in it.
I made a car cut.
Aussie,
I
Aussie,
mean, you should have
Aussie.
sold it and you bought it.
You did.
I did.
You bought
I'm
it when you
professional.
want to sell it.
That's why it said all. It did the right thing though. It spotted that I made a mistake and actually put them all with very tight take profits, like 3 pip take
Oh,
profits. Right, Aussie dollar sell, not buy. I know what I'm doing, honestly. Oh, where is it? Where is
I'm
it?
not
Where is it?
sure you
There it
do.
is. It says sell. It tells you. It
Oh my
tells
god.
you. do you want to buy this? I'm going to use this lot size. And I said, yes, I do. Go ahead and sell it. Go ahead and buy it instead of selling it. I tell you what, it's a
Uh,
miracle I can actually trade at all. Right? Okay, so we've I mean Aussie dollar short and gold short. Gold, which is of course gold US dollar, effectively. So a little look. See how gold is doing. It seems to be maintaining. Sometimes, of course, when we get news, we just get a bit of a bounce around, but it does seem to be maintaining the move. So it's maintaining the pips in the bearish thingamabob. So I wonder if New York Open is going to see a nice uh, rally, a further rally on the dollar as the markets open and they see it starting to move like this, and then this is quite a big push. So I'm hoping that the retail traders all jump in on it, the ones that have still got any money after being stopped out
yeah.
after it went back and tested that 11.8% level. But again, I talk about beautiful charts and the way things bounce off of things, and almost like the market can see these mathematical places in the markets, like the fib levels. It's almost that 11.8% is almost like it was flying up and he went, oh no, I can't get past that, I'm going down again.
Oh, Alan is saying something to you.
Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, ISM was better than expected. There you go. It was better than expected, so that's going to be very useful for the dollar. Not forgetting that tomorrow night we want to be out of our trades all flat, and we had stop inside entries because of the Feds. And the Feds normally can make the market rock and have huge whipsaws. Except, of course, sometimes nothing happens at all. It just sits there as everyone kind of looks at each other and goes, well, what was that all about?
Yeah.
That and not non-farm payrolls. I'm very much a fader of the news rather than a trader of the news. So I fade it. I trade after the news. Yeah, it was a good call that. I mean, the thing was, we saw at the 130
Oh,
candles.
I sold the wrong.
You did what?
Oh my god.
What have you done?
I made the same mistake. I
Yes.
sold it. I
I'm
sold
sorry.
a US cat.
Good job.
This is because I have all these spaces here.
I know it's all because of everybody else.
Fuck me. Now it's too late. I gonna have to trust the USD cat, the AUD cat.
Yeah, yeah, it should be. I don't know, but there was a lot of hints of reversal. So basically, DS and I were discussing it, and we could start seeing little pin bars all across the trades just before
Fuck.
1:30. It all started. Look, just down here. Look at that Hekanashi pin bar there. We started seeing these pin bars, and that is a sure sign. And the levels they were at. Look, it's at those levels. There's like a huge thing when you start seeing pin bars at levels like that. There's things going on. There's things going on. So this is not so clear. This has all been flat anyway for ages. GBP Aussie. Again,
Uh,
I wouldn't really trade that because it has been flat for a while.
oh
Yeah, so the
man,
same sort of thing happened here with GBP CAD. You can see we had lots of flatness, and then it's broken through the 200 period, broken through the 50 period Hekanashi moving average, and there's nothing to stop it really up to the 50%. Of my green lines. If I move this out of the way, then there you go. It gives it the space. What I really like about that, so this could be a little angular head and shoulders where you've got a shoulder, a head. So the next shoulder would come about halfway, about there. If we are going into a downtrend, and if it was trying to go into a downtrend, and this is just a pullback, that's where I'd expect to be. Unfortunately, my lines are completely a mess. But maybe I'll do this. So I would said, if we look at that kind of there, so that would mean that it could come up to here and pull back, and then could continue bearish if that is an inverse head and shoulders. There's a lot of that going on over here. It's nice big moves. So yeah, I mean sterling always moves big anyway. So yeah. I mean I've got a huge, huge targets and everything. And now of
uh,
course I've got to play with MetaTrader and get rid of this line. But
yeah.
delete. There you go. I did it. Get it wrong and you delete the whole indicator. It is a wonder that we actually ever get any trades right at all. Um, but yeah, some nice trades. And here again, you can see again with the CAD Swiss. Look at how there's so much in the way. There's a 200 period Heikin-Ashi moving average. There's the 38.2%. So it gets there and it like stops and pauses and waits around and just, I can't really get past there because it's back here. We had all this support, loads of support here. In fact, there was loads of resistance, which of course becomes the new support. So the thing is about trading into wide open spaces because we've got these big trades on. So we look at gold again, switching back to gold with our three levels. Now look at what we've got. So the first target is actually, guess what? The last. It's hitting into the last support just there. That's the first target. So when we get to sort of close to there, that will go stop inside entry, and all the stops will go inside the entry, so the trades will be safe. And then we're assuming we're going to get a bit of a pullback, and then to pull down to the next one, and maybe into the next one. But because we don't know, that's the beauty of working with Diaz's idea of having these free trades on, because it stops you psychologically needing to move to take profit around and go, oh, do I move the stop now? Do I move the take profit now? We just sit back and let it happen. That's what I do. You know, the more we can take out of our, you know, the psychological need to fiddle.
Yep.
You know. Yeah, but that was really interesting. I think what was really interesting was this: you get this pattern over and over again with Heikin-Ashi, where you get this sort of pin bar where there's more or less even Stevens little pins either side of a thing. After a move down, you get this on the hourly chart, and then you get the next move up, and it's normally at significant times or places like, oh dear, we've hit the 200 period moving Heikin-Ashi moving average, so I obviously can't go past it. If it breaks in down below that, by the way, we are heading in a powerful way. We are heading into a big downtrend. Otherwise, it's just returning into an uptrend.
Yep.
I love maths.
Yeah. I mean, I would love that this EA didn't have so much space.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, the CAD yen here is very interesting because unlike the other pairs that reversed at 130, this one just sat there and continued with its bearish little movette.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be that with CAD yen, we've got a bit of a different game going on. We've got momentum bearish. We've got that sell. Now, we were in a nice solid uptrend until halfway between the 38.2 and the 23.6. You see, it all happens at halfway points. It happens through these fib levels. These Heikin-Ashi moving averages, and you've got that nice bearish momentum now to the downside. Now that could be that we're going to do exactly the same thing here for 173 odd pips. We're going to do the same thing for there. So if that's 100, and if that was 173 pips,
There would be an extra Fibonacci.
Yeah, it would be like here, which is actually that last low. So if that's a big double top, that it's and hang on, wait a minute. That's Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. That was last Tuesday. And guess what day it is today? It's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
And that's a bit spooky, isn't it? It's Tuesday and it's about the same level and it's just bounced back down again from that level. And last time it did that, it went all the way down to here. This is a good potential trade here. You know,
It's worth. But there's still the 5 minute, still unsure.
Yeah, exactly. And we need to have that confirmation. And there is, as you said, at the moment, if you look at the 5 minute, it does look like it might actually just bounce off there and go back up again. So we can't, there's no harm in waiting for the next candle. And if you miss a trade, if it suddenly goes and you missed it, it doesn't matter. I always tell myself it doesn't matter. The reason it doesn't matter, you know why? Because there's going to be more trades, and there's going to be trades you do miss and trades you don't miss.
Yep, like today.
Can't take every trade. Can't take every trade. It's like this, right? Okay, so you can see we've been in a huge long downtrend, day after day, bounce up, bounce down. Look at these beautiful signals, bang, bang, bang. Then it starts showing this, right? This pullback here, but that could be a bear flag, all right? It's just got this level it can't get past, so they've had to go back and they've pretended to break down to it again, and now they've gone back to find some more liquidity. But what for? to go flat, and the reason is because it's Euro GBP, which they tend to like to operate very close to each other, and so this bearish trend here is quite unusual for Euro GBP. Let me prove it right. Yeah, so most of the time they don't actually move very far. Okay,
Yep.
the ACR is about 11 pips. It's just not a lot. I do not trade Euro GBP generally because it's just a painfully slow process. Give
Me
you an
neither.
example. That's 50 pips. Pull back 40 pips. So the whole of this big downtrend thing, let's say you got in here, is actually only 103 pips, and it took 4 days to get there.
Yeah.
And that's the deceptive thing about these charts is you can look at something, like you look at this, all right, dollar yen, let's look at dollar yen, entry there, that's 296 pips in 2.5 days. I know which one I'd rather be in.
Yeah, exactly.
You know. So this is something you can't, GBP Swiss, we can't really trade that because these are indecision candles. The fact that we've got these little pen bars and they're not really, it's again smacked the 200 period moving Hekinashi moving average, but they're just undecided on where they're going. And this is a classic reversal there, GBP New Zealand. Look at that. There's your pin bar in the Hekinashi, then you've got this big rally off the bottom of it. But because it's so like gold, in the sense that we've got the same sort of thing going on in gold, I'd rather sit in gold. I don't like to, if I've got a dollar something trade on, I try not to trade lots of the same thing.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know
It's a
about you.
smart move.
Yeah. I
Yep.
mean, what's the point of playing euro dollar and dollar yen at the same time?
No
Just use
point.
a bigger lot. You want to find the one that fits. What if you get a load of signals for the same thing, which we do occasionally, is to find the best possible. So, for instance, if something's already in a trend that goes the way the signal said, and it looks like if you're actually looking at this is actually a downtrend. Okay, it's a big one because it's gold, so that means there's lots of movement in it. Let's just have a look how big that movement. Oh, New Zealand dollar sell. Okay, we'll have a look at that in a moment. I'm not taking it because I'm already in dollar trade, but I mean that was 257 pips down there. Okay,
Ah.
um, but and this is what I was saying earlier. If you look at this, this is actually a big downtrend, and you can start it just about there. We can do this with this. This will be good. Okay, so grab that. Let's take the top of that. Look at the top of that. It's all perfect. The fib level, everything is perfect for that downtrend. And the bottom of that downtrend, I place at, I'd say, comes from here down to about there, which means it should be pretty easy for us to get this first target here.
It should.
Yeah.
Counting on it.
Yeah. It
And
should
then we
be
go
pretty
back
easy.
to 1620. Like I said.
Yeah, and then it'll bounce back again.
Yeah.
Um,
Tomorrow.
yeah, exactly. So we get the first target, the trades will go safe, and then blah, blah, blah. We get the
Blah
first
blah.
target, the
Yeah.
trades will go safe, and off we go.
So,
Right.
Alan, you still with us? I hope you got in that sell trade on gold, as I had to type fast to you.
That's good. That's good. It's holding very nicely.
Good.
And the big worry with any of these is you get this news and it just goes doing and then bounces back up again.
But I don't think the gold will bounce back up.
No, that's a really solid. It has bounced off the 50 period Hikanashi moving average, but that doesn't mean anything because, of course, we are coming up to 1430, and of course, before every half an hour, the market moves slightly in the opposite direction. So there's a little less, if you want to get into a trade that's already moving, if you just wait to just before the half an hour, so the half an hour or the hourly time, you might get a better price than if you get in sort of at the beginning of the time.
Yeah.
It can only be like 2 or 3 pips difference, but because it panics new traders because they look at it and go, oh no, It's going back. I'm going to close it.
Yeah.
You know. Whereas once it's done this, where it's broken a little fib level like that, I'm hoping we're going to see a nice move down here. So when we hit 14, 3 o'clock US market open,
We already like we on the close to the next Fibonacci.
yeah, exactly, exactly. It's already broken the 23.6 quite handsomely. So I need it to really break the 50 period moving Hekanashi thing.
Yep.
I'd like it to see it break that. That would be good if it breaks that. There's nothing to stop it going all the way down to the next 38.2% and back to that, and back to here, this level here. That last support before it does a little pullback. So somewhere, who
Yeah.
knows where. But it could, it's probably going to be. Let's think if it goes about the speed of that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours. Let's say 7 hours. It's going to be 7 or 8 hours before it gets near our take profit, unless it maintains this crazy drop speed. So it could be an overnight trade. The longer ones are definitely going to be an overnight trade. But
Yeah.
we've got another day before crazy FOMC.
FOMC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The other thing is this here. That's another support there, which actually is, funnily enough, exactly at the 23.6%.
Yeah, so I'm just looking because I'm a little worried about this mistake on the Aussie cat.
I don't know what I mean. I mean Aussie dollar and Aussie dollar
No,
sell,
Aussie cat, I picked the wrong one.
gold set, gold sell. Maybe I should change it so that all the sells are together and all the buys are together.
That would be smart, especially when they have almost the same name.
Yeah,
Well, it's all good. It's all good. I mean, whole this day in general have been a mess since I started because I'm not gonna mention any name, but yeah, twice today I got distracted. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. That's the trouble. I mean, that's, to be fair, that's why I wasn't doing a lot this morning trading, because I was out running around, picking people up, dropping people off, and I'm just like, if I'm going to do that, I'm not going to try and trade, because I know what I'm like, and I know that I'll get into wrong trades, press the wrong buttons, and slip
Yeah,
over Yeah, I think
that's
that
it.
might be a good improvement to the EA, is actually to make it so that all the buys buttons are next to each other and all the sell buttons are next to each other.
Yeah, I
So
think
that
it would be better.
because you can't get it wrong, because it's a big massive green and a big massive red.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. That'll be in the next version.
I have a slightly pulled back on gold now, but that's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's normal. Markets never go in one direction, and now it's going back down again. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. All
I mean,
right. Well,
everybody cocks up, but it's just, and that's why your risk reward's got to be right.
yep.
That's
It's
why you
the
mustn't
most
be trading
important
one
thing.
to one risk rewards, because it's just, you'll never make money with one to one risk rewards.
Yep.
With this sort of layered trades that we do, the cool thing about it is that if you have one winning trade, you know, if you have one winning trade out of the however many you put on, it can cover lots of failing, pressing the wrong bloody button, and
That's
still end
true.
up in profit. So it's cool.
Yeah. I mean, even what you call in English, even the luck can follow the foolish people.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah, that's great. Well, seems that Aussie Cat is working out anyway
cool.
for now.
Did you sell Aussie CAD?
Yeah, I did. I was sure it was
Yeah, I think
the
you'll be all right then
dollar
because,
Aussie.
well, yeah, the Aussie dollar's going down, so
Yeah, but
the
don't.
gold is at the gold is at 58 pips profit, so in
Uh,
zero time, which is what I like. Do you know what I can't just really is tedious, isn't it? When you enter a trade with a really good signal and momentum, and the momentum drives up, and it just sits there. And like, this is a perfect example of that. Let's say you took a short here, okay, and you actually took the right thing. So let's say you put your stop there. There's no signal there, so you wouldn't. But you go through this painful hours and hours of hardly moving, wondering whether your life is worth living, and then you get a buy signal where you barely got into
which will
profit.
panic you.
Yeah, you think, oh, sugar, a buy signal. However, you would go on the fact that it's been dropping like that anyway. So, you've got two choices when you see a buy signal. You either close it or you stay in it. So, and then if you'd have held your nerve because of your stops there, all right, it's down here, so you are in profit, and you go, then you were sitting there going, oh, please come down, please come down, please come down. And you can see, though, that there are lots of indecision candles in that. So again, even though that it goes against you for a while, just there, in fact, you should know that you've got a sell, then that's a bear flag. So a bear flag is designed to get more liquidity from the market, ready to make a bigger move down. Okay, but also it scares retail traders to stop them out. That's why it's better to hold your nerve. If you've got the right risk rewarding, hold your nerve. And you're saying that you see that bear candle, and then you've got your big drop after that. Once
Yeah,
they got a bit of liquidity to move.
yeah. I mean, that's. I mean, if you in a trade, of course, like me now with the Aussie cat, I could close it now, take the small profit because it was a
Yeah,
mistake. But it turns out it will work out eventually. I mean, maybe
yeah, I
in
think it'll work
30
out.
minutes because the pin buy is still bullish and a, it's above. No, it's under the last bar, so it's fine. Anyway, but like you said, you just stay in the trade, trust it.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, it's so easy with hindsight to look back and go, "Oh, if I'd have just done that," but you didn't, so doesn't matter, does it?
Yep, exactly.
There's nothing you can do about it. You know, I like these trades. These two trades I've got on, I'm very happy with them. Aussie dollar and gold dollar short.
I wish I hit the dollar.
I'm just going to wait. It's a bit flat. It's not really moving now, but then we are coming up to 14:30, so we may make some progress at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Uh, yeah,
Yeah,
but
with the chat, we've got two issues with the site at the moment, and I'm okay talking about this. Basically, the chat isn't 100% perfect in the sense it does things like when you change pages, it then minimises and you have to open the windows again, which is a slight pain. And then we've got the other thing where the activity feed isn't refreshing properly. But I think they're just tiny things, and I'm sure that the various companies that are helping us out with them, I've got a ticket in with the chat company just to see if we can do something. And I have been working on some code to actually make the chat window pop out separately from the main window.
oh,
But there is a way of doing it actually on the site, which I can show you just for a sec. There is actually a way of doing it. So if you get so let's get hftraders.com. I go into here. I'm pretty sure. Right, if I grab this, So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab. Oh, I've suddenly started echoing.
oh,
Okay, so there is. Oh, I know why. It's because of this. Right. Okay, let's stop that. So there is. Oh, I know why. It's because of this. Right. Sorry about that. Quite confusing. Now there is somewhere along here, somewhere around here, there is a chat page somewhere.
uh-huh.
Oh, look. Um, Where's the chat page? Community chat. Right, okay, so if you go to community chat, I think it's this one. If I might not be mistaken, I've got a feeling that this page is actually our chat rooms, but in a page. Let's go. Okay. Yes. Okay. So what you can do now is because I've made that a separate window, I can actually make this smaller. And let's go to group chats and go to traders chat. Okay. So now I can have it in a little window like this,
Ah,
or a big window. So you can actually do it like that by creating a new window. So
oh,
and
you
then you
made
can
that
pop it
now
over.
on the side, or what?
No, it's been there for ages. But if you go community chat, it brings
Ah,
it
yeah,
basically
I know.
brings it up in its own page, which is kind of useful. So you can then have this sort of thing going on
Yeah.
if you wanted to do it like that.
Uh,
Cool.
well, uh,
But it's one of these things, isn't it? We've got a lot to work on. So yeah,
yeah. I mean, come on, man. When we decided to do this, we did it on what, 24 hours.
yeah.
The first
Basically,
part.
first night I didn't go to sleep.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? I just stayed up until I could actually no longer stay awake, and
Yep.
and we created it just in one night, basically, and
Yeah.
then bolted all these other things on, and we had 4 chat services, and
Oh yeah.
tried so many different chat things. This chat is actually pretty good. There are a few annoying things with it. We'll just live with them until they add them in. If I nag them enough, they'll add them in. Please nag them in.
Yeah. Exactly.
And of course, the issues with MQL5.com, and I'm not the only one who they decide suddenly that they're not going to pay you. And
Oh,
I'm very lucky that I've not lost a lot, but there are some people that have lost quite a lot, where
but why?
they just decide. Let me show you. I'll show you the inner workings of MQL5.com. So here we go. Let's go here. Okay. MQL5.com. So basically, what happens in MQL5.com, here we are. I've got $48 sitting there in payments, and you go to withdraw from account, and it says, we were unable to perform this verification of your account. Okay, so we need to perform. This has been there for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. And so I raised a ticket with them, and the ticket says, um, hi there, what security checks do you need? We've received your 7 days. Please check your product's description, because my product's description had links to the website in it. So I've done that, and then I've gone. So that was, let's see, 27th, and we're now on the. So that was last week, and they basically have not responded, not cleared it, not done anything, and I'm not the only one. And there are other people as well who. One guy said he'd been stopped for selling for 2 months, and I was like, do you know what? We need to make progress.
Huh.
Do you know what I mean? I wanted to make progress, so
I see. Yeah.
this gold's a bit interesting, isn't it? Look, it's pulled back quite a lot.
It is.
Pulled back to the 14 period moving average.
It is.
What's the Aussie dollar doing? Let's have a look.
The Aussie
Which is a bit
dollar.
surprising. It's a bit surprising, but it might be because we're heading into the next to the.
Yeah.
Don't forget they do square up. So here's the. That's the Aussie. They do square up. So in those big candle moves, sometimes you get them pulling back halfway of that big move because they need to again get more liquidity to continue the downward move. So in fact, look where it is. It's about halfway down that candle.
I don't like the 5 green bars.
No, I don't either. No, I don't either. But let's see what happens. I mean, again, the choice is here. So if we pull out now, okay, we go, okay, we think it's over. It's stalling. It's pulled back a bit. You know, and then the next candle just goes completely bananas down, and you sit there and go, because you can see there that's wiggling. You see that line wiggling like that.
uh,
You see the way it's moving a lot around. Okay, now that sort of wiggling, that's a lot of orders going on.
yep.
Okay, buy or sell, we don't know, but that's a lot of orders. The structure is there for a sell off here. The big candle that's up, that's a kind of hint. However, as we all know, with everything in the forex markets, it can just sit there for 3 days because of FOMC. It
Yep.
could rally up very fast and go, oh well, actually, I made a mistake, or it could continue downtrend. We don't know what is going to happen in the future. All we can do is try and get good entries, have the right risk and reward.
I'm still pretty sure we'll
Yeah,
bounce.
I think this one's kind of cool. I like this one because it is in that big downtrend. There's a big channel there. Actually, I
Uh,
don't normally do this, but I'm going to see if is this the channel thing. I think this is the channel thing. I'm going to try and use this. It never works. So there you go. What the? You're supposed to
I
put
don't
it.
know how to do
Oh,
that.
you're supposed to put it at the bottom of the channel. Okay, no, don't delete Oracle for it. Oh no, it's gone. Okay, so
It's weird
professional.
on MT4. This.
Oh, don't you love MT4? Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. There. Right, let's take it from the bottom of there again. Like about there. And then if I get the top of this one, I think I can move it just by dragging that to the top there. So that's what my feelings are, rightly or wrongly, that that's a nice bearish channel.
Indeed.
So if my theory is correct, then that is the start of the move down to the bottom of that bearish channel. And if I'm wrong, I will be extremely annoyed and upset with gold because I've made a beautiful lines all over my chart.
Yeah.
Just because I draw lines on the chart means nothing, it doesn't it? It just means nothing. In these markets, it means absolutely nothing because it might say, you know what, I'm just going to establish a new uptrend. I think I might just leave that there to see what happens. But
Well, we will see in a few
yeah,
hours. In an
okay.
hour, maybe. I'm
Yeah, maybe
still
when
a favor
it's
of a
3 o'clock.
bearish, but that Aussie cat. Look at the 1 hour. It's a mess.
Let's have a
It's
little
a
look. Oh yeah,
completely mess.
you're mistaken, Aussie cad.
Yeah, that's weird. It's like a yo-yo going
Oh
nuts.
yeah,
Bam.
this is the sort of trade that could make you in a big nervous wreck, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it was all fine back here. It was all fine till Friday.
Hmm.
Friday it all started, and then yesterday we had a bit of the same thing. If as long as your stops above here, it's waiting for something, isn't it? Looks like it's
It
waiting for
is,
something.
but I don't have the patience for that.
No, which means you have two choices. You could set all your take profits to be very close to the entry, so that if it does
Wow,
actually, you know,
I
and
took
hopefully,
profit on the two. I only have one left.
oh, okay, yeah, that's the thing. Just don't. Ooh, yes. Yeah. Here's a chart, ladies and gentlemen. We don't trade because
uh,
there's no. It's just it's a
it's
big
just
bump.
flat.
It's
I
flat
mean,
congestion, isn't it?
it
Look at
is
this. Look,
so many
overall
hours.
strength 0.00%. In other
But if
words,
you go
there
on
is
a
no
five
trend.
minute chart, it looks good.
Yeah, but it's not going anywhere, is it?
Oh, on a 5 minute it is. You
Yeah,
can
well, it
scalp
is.
it.
Yeah, yeah. But look, if we measure this, we can see exactly what you're seeing on the 5 minute chart
Yeah,
just by measuring it with the old the
you
measury
can at
thing.
least take 5, 10 pipes at a time.
That's 37 pips. So yeah, you're going to basically. This is nervous wreck territory. Where is it going to go? I don't know. Nobody knows where that's going.
You gotta ask the Terminator.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, okay. The thing to look at is the longer term is bearish. Uh, oh, I'm glad dollar's on the move up, which is good news for the gold trade I've got on.
Hmm.
Ooh, oh yeah, look, it's back down there again.
Of course. Don't you trust me on gold?
Of course, I trust you completely,
Um,
DS. I really
I'm
do.
the gold boy guru. Or what was it?
Golden
Guru.
balls, we should call you.
Golden boy guru.
Golden balls.
Golden balls, dude. God.
Here comes golden balls. Oh, look, even my Aussie dollar is now beautifully
I don't want to hear
hitting this
about it.
little. Oh,
It's going
oh,
down.
how many pips is that in? That's only 20 pips. It's only 20 pips.
Golden Viking Allen says,
Go
yeah.
on, girl. Go on. I love shouting at the chart. Go on.
Yeah.
It's sitting at this level now. That's there where it sort of hung around before. But again, this is the same sort of picture. There's a double top there. It's a nice bit of resistance sitting down here. There's resistance here. So provided that we hit New York market open, and of course the Americans are going to. I don't know about you, Alan, but I think a lot of Americans will be going. I'm going to buy the dollar. I hope. Go
Yeah,
on,
they should.
lads.
I really I want to yell out, buy the dollar, everyone.
Buy the dollar.
Yeah.
It's open already, is it? Oh,
It's going up slowly. I mean, if you look on the DAX,
yeah,
DXI, I mean, it's going up, but
yeah.
it's slow. I don't know. We will see.
Oh, it's for an hour. Oh, you know why? I tell you why it's been open for an hour or two. It's because in this country we have this thing called daylight savings time, so we got an extra hour in bed. So actually, the US market has been open for an hour or 12 minutes, but I didn't. I just forgot that that my
Oh
world
yeah.
has shifted by an hour on Sunday.
I
Okay,
told
well,
my girlfriend the other day she needs to buy me
yeah,
3 round clocks, watches. I can have on my
yeah,
wall.
yeah,
So
and you want to have ones that are actually digital, so they're connected to the internet,
yeah,
so they change automatically. Otherwise, you'll be doing what I just did and think, oh,
yeah.
But
Because you
the
don't
fact
log
is,
on
if
your
we are in,
computer.
we're in the New York session and it's moving quite nicely bullish for the dollar.
Hmm.
I don't think it's going to do very much else except go bullish for the dollar. I think the next few candles are going to be bearish on the Aussie dollar and bearish on the gold dollar. The Aussie CAD, I think, is just going to stay exactly where it was.
It ain't gonna do shit.
It's
Let's just
gonna,
say it as it is.
you'll be about 94 and you'll be sitting there with this trade open that's
I
still
got
there.
$4 on it. Come on.
I remember when I first put this trade on. Oh, yes, there was such jollity.
I'm so sad I missed that bottom. Come
Oh,
on.
it's
Fix your
fine.
shit, Paul. Come
No,
on.
come on. That's enough of that. There's nothing wrong with my EA. It's your trigger happy finger.
Uh, I guess.
Oh,
It's
we're having fun, are we? Okay.
look
I
what
think it,
Alan typed.
yeah, I love it. I love it. See, this is why I like this room. We have fun and we make money and things are explained to us.
Yeah.
Yes, how to depress a button. seems to
Yeah.
seems to escape our friends from Denmark. Anyway, I'll stop now. I'll stop now.
Well, don't
Come
forget,
on.
I got the secret number to the market.
I am gonna. I think
Call
it's a
it.
cool idea. I think it is a cool idea to instead of having the buttons like buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, we have all the buys on one side and all the sells on the other side, and it'll be much
That
more
will be
difficult to
better.
make the same mistake. If I
Yeah.
do this and you make the same mistake, I will be very upset. You realise that?
I know,
Yeah. I've
but
just got to
but
work out how to.
but I will promise I will not do
It's so
that.
funny. What?
One more update. Oh
Well,
Lord.
the thing is, the only reason we do updates is because we have these discussions and we talk about the things and we go, oh, that's really, really good if it made the tea, it made a coffee first thing in the morning, just when it gives you the first signal of the day and makes you a lovely cup of coffee and gives you a back massage.
Yeah.
At
But
which
Alan,
point,
you don't need to worry about that because all you need to do is just copy the file into the
yeah.
folder. That's it.
No, I know, Alan. The thing was, I didn't expect to actually sell any today or for the next week. So, so I was just, so I thought I'll just throw it up there and then I'll gradually pull the videos and stuff I need together and it'll be fine. Then eventually, if anyone, you know, yeah, because it was at that point my daughter wanted to go to the gym, and when my daughter wants to go to the gym, there's very little else I can do except take her.
You just give it to the bus ticket next time.
Yeah,
What did I say, Alan? I said what? I told to get. He told me to get it. He said I had to have it, and I had to have it right then and now. What?
oh, that's great.
Oh, you're talking about the EA again? He's
She just told
lying.
me to get it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Don't
Okay.
don't trust this American
Now,
potato.
now, now.
He got a
Yeah, it
potato
was
in his
so
mouth.
funny. It was so funny. I was going, who has bought this? How can anybody be buying this? I don't get any traffic to this website, hardly. Hardly. Hardly.
No,
You're a
look.
bus driver.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but listen, yeah, and last week he was a priest.
Oh,
You can't
okay.
trust this guy. Bus driver and a priest.
Oh, God.
What are you next week? An alien.
Bless you, my Viking child. Wait a
Oh,
minute.
wait, go back to that. Let me see something. What happened to that small account?
Where? This is the tiny weenie account. I
Yeah, you
know
had
that was because
100 and something
I
yesterday.
know, but I cocked up yesterday,
On
this
stuff.
morning, because I tried to trade when I should have been, and I'm shush.
Oh,
I did have over 100 and something pounds yesterday, but I took a couple of trades and decided as they went wrong, I just like out,
yeah,
get
I
out
lost
now.
on that US cat as well,
Exactly,
$105
and
because I went to a birthday party.
that's okay because I have the right risk reward, and I will build it up again with
Yeah,
even more money. But this account, when it started, was at zero a few weeks ago. Just for fun, I decided to trade it, and now I've got into trading this small account because I think it's a better experience, and I'm sick to death of the prop account I was trading. The prop account
yeah.
was one from forexsignals.com where they changed the rules in the middle of it.
Oh,
And I'm so fed up with them. I just cannot tell you how fed up I am with forexsignals.com.
yeah. That's
They
sad.
actually objected to me for posting charts because it had the hurricaneforex.com on it.
Yeah, well, I don't understand that because Nick didn't
Thank
have a
you, Alan.
problem
Yeah,
with it at
yeah.
the beginning. I mean, you could have said something.
But the thing is, I'm trying to help their users. I'm trying to say, look, guys, you need help because the help they're getting in there. To be fair, I ran some tests on that pin bar thing they use, and it's just I can't. I just don't think it's enough to trade off of.
Of a what? Pin bar?
That pin bar thing. They've got that thing called the naked trading thing. All it does
Ah,
is looks for pin bars
why do you
on a
think they
daily
call it
chart.
naked trading? Trading.
Yeah, it's
Naked.
naked trading, but all it
Naked.
does is look for pin bars on the daily chart, which is
Yeah,
it's about as much use as a chocolate teapot.
yeah. That's some UK thing.
That's a UK thing. Yeah, that's a sort of, we have our savings.
Yeah,
We have our savings.
yeah. You have fun expressions like the
Yeah,
Americans.
we do. We do get ourselves in loads of trouble because of them as well. Yeah.
The best I have heard for a long time is fake news.
Oh
That's
yeah, yeah, yeah. We get a lot of that here.
it's all fake news.
Most of it's on Facebook.
Uh, I don't like Facebook. Trump. Who's
I
Trump?
don't. Yeah, Trump. Yeah, the election was rigged. Oh, really? Okay. Was
I
it?
think that was the most funny elections I ever saw in American
Yeah,
politics. That was that
yeah,
one. Yeah, it all started out with fake news.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
It's funny, really, isn't
why
it?
would they ever vote on a man like him? I don't get it.
It is
Well, we
Tuesday.
don't. It's Tuesday. Okay.
Oh, next Tuesday when they do the election. Yeah, that'll be really worth watching. I need to go. What we should do is have a little exercise of looking at the last time the US had an election and see what the markets did.
Oh,
If
it
we could
went
go back
crazy.
that far, that'd be an interesting thing to look at, just to see what we can expect. Because if nothing happens,
Hmm. Last time something happened.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure it went crazy. The dollar.
I would expect it would actually.
Huh?
Oh, are these midterm elections, or they're not presidential elections, are they?
Oh, it's not.
No, it's
No, that's
midterm.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's 3 years. In 3 years,
yeah.
right? He just got elected, beat Biden as a
Okay.
Congress.
Ugh, excuse me.
Uh, all they do is drinking coffee and looking for girls. That's all they do.
I wonder if this would be better if I did this. Oh, there you go.
In the
That's a bit more nice.
UK, they pretty much do the same, and
We
they
do,
have that
yeah, yeah,
funny
basically.
hair on their head. I don't understand it. That's an old
It
thing,
did,
but
it
they still have
actually
it.
does my head in.
And
especially
the Danish politics is even more funny. If you ever, I will send you a clip one day, and you guys can watch it. It's really, really stupid. Oh, oh, oh no,
what?
oh no,
What's
oh,
happening?
yeah, I don't know. Everything's good. I went out of the Aussie cat.
Oh
Didn't have the patience for that yo-yo. I don't like yo-yos.
no.
I'm so sad I didn't win in that.
Yeah, but these things happen.
Yeah,
Wah, wah, wah. Maybe I
cry
should do
about
two confirmation boxes. Like the
what?
first one goes, you're going to sell Aussie CAD for 64 lots. Is that really what you want to do? Yes.
Yeah.
Type in here, I want to sell dollar CAD.
And then by that time you press sell, it went up by
Yeah,
50
yeah, yeah.
pips.
Push that trigger.
Yeah. Hmm.
Do do
Nah, it
do do
doesn't work.
do 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 do.
But I
Where's the
would be
first one?
glad if you can make it so it's sell
Yeah,
and buy on each side. Makes it a
yeah, I
lot
think
easier.
so. Yeah, it's going to look
Also
silly.
for Alan, because he has sometimes a hard thing by looking at things, see things.
Where is it? There it is. There's all the code here. Oh
Uh,
gosh, there's so much code.
what
That's only a little
password?
one. I won't bother showing you that. Can you
Uh,
change the password? T. Who's? Can you change the password like it was? Change my
what
password.
password? The numbers. What numbers?
Right.
What are we talking about, Alan? This is
The numbers
not
to get in the stream.
what? There's no password on this one.
Is it a secret?
The old
The
password.
old
What are we
password.
talking? What are you talking? Oh, the other stream, the 5K.
Okay. I now know exactly nothing about
I
what's going
think
on.
he's talking about the 5K stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's the same password. No, I never. Yeah, but I don't use that. You can see the password in the forum. Just go to the forum of the.
Oh, everyone, euro dollar sell. Let's
Yeah,
have a look.
it have been
Oh,
pretty good past few days.
oh. Do you know why I'm not taking it? Because I'm
Why?
already in $2 trades.
Oh yeah, I could
So
take
I'm
it
in gold.
actually.
You could take it. Actually, yeah, you could take it.
I could take it. Let me check. Let me check. Where is it? Oh, 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 oh. I could take it. I could also don't,
Yeah, that's very true. You could also don't take it, or you could
because
actually take
look
it.
at the on the.
I,
I mean, it's,
yeah,
yeah,
my problem with this would be
the
I
pin
think it's quite
was.
it's at support.
Come on, one bar, 62 pipes already. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
touch it now.
62 pipes. If
Alright,
I think we see what happens with the next candle, if this breaks through that green Dotchian channel,
it will pull back up a bit, at least.
yeah, if we break the green Dotchian channel nice and fast, and then it'll head down to absolutely everywhere. You know, loads and loads of space. What worries me is that you've got the big rundown, then it sits there for ages, then a big rundown, and a run back up. Like, what on earth are you doing?
Uh,
Especially because we've got good old FOMC on the way, which is bound to upset things. And euro dollar tends to before the FOMC, it will stay flat. So
yep.
you might find that your entry here will just stay there till Wednesday night after FOMC, or it could carry on. Let's see what happens on the next candle of love. The next candle of love will be
We
presented
need
by
love. That's the link for you to see the password.
yeah, yeah, dollar rising again. which is good.
Yeah,
It's what we like.
we like it. Uh, train is gone for now on that Euro
I
US.
mean, yeah, same with New Zealand dollar, US dollar. It's all well and groovy, but the big problem with it is its
Yeah, I was actually
behaviour.
looking at this
Yeah,
today and I forgot all about it because I was
it's
helping Alan.
so you've got a nice rally up, then it sat there for about 4 days, then it rallied up again, and then this was our 1:30 break down to 2 o'clock. It's actually down here now.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
See, the thing about that is it's not like the gold, where the gold where we've got a nice downward trend and it sort of fits the pattern, whereas New Zealand dollar, US dollar was in an uptrend and it doesn't fit the pattern. So my feelings are like it's hit the 50 period Hekanashi moving average here, and it
uh,
was in an uptrend. It had loads of indecision. Then it had a rally, and then it dropped like a fly because dollar suddenly got stronger. Will it be able to continue into a new downtrend? I don't know. I haven't got enough evidence. Whereas with the gold, I've got a nice downtrend, a nice channel that it seems to
mhm.
be sitting in.
But we have to keep in mind also that the which one were you on, Nesta, right? New Zealand dollar, right?
Yeah,
For that time, look at it, for a long time now. They have been so bullish.
exactly. Yeah, it
Wait, where
does.
is it?
Yeah,
Here it is.
here it is. So this is New
Yeah,
Zealand dollar, US dollar. Looking at zoomed out. So it's
yeah,
been in a really big scary uptrend, and then we've got this area of consolidation where it sat there, and then it went back into a big scary uptrend, followed by a big smack down. What do you think is going to happen next? It's going to sit around here for a while and then go straight back up again.
yeah. But go back, go to daily chart and look. This is what I'm talking about.
Ooh, hang
Okay,
on.
this is for the
That was a
year.
bit crazy there.
This is the year.
There we go. This is the daily chart. So yeah.
This is for the year, right?
Ah,
Mostly.
yes. Now this is a different picture, of course,
It is.
because you've got quite regularly. Look at this bearish signals. Yeah, that's the cool thing about Hurricane Forex is you can trade it on the daily chart if you want to. Um, But look at these bearish signals. There's the one there, one there. They're massive. So if we were to get, I mean, if that pin bar there had been followed by a bearish candle like that, like you've got there, like you've got there. There's the pin bar. In fact, even though the Hurricane Forex thing didn't get it till 4 days later, you're
Yeah.
then entering these big downtrends. So actually, compared to that, to the hourly chart, we might be in a very good place for this to be the start of a big downtrend because it's failing to make higher highs. It tried, but it actually failed to make higher highs than this level here.
Yep.
So you may be, yeah, I get it completely that this is definitely of interest when we've been in a dollar, yeah, buying the dollar, buy the dollar, buy the dollar. But again, it's like we look at dollar
But
yen
you
and
know
go,
what I
yeah,
can tell you?
actually,
You know
mate,
what I
you
can
could take that
what?
dollar yen once the
Hold
5 minute
on.
lines up.
Fully in. It's
If the
bearish.
5 minute lines up, but you need the 5 minute to line up.
Yeah. It's not there yet. It's just not there yet.
But look on the daily of the dollar yen. There's nothing wrong with that.
What?
Hmm. I might actually switch to just taking the signals off the daily. Look,
Uh well, I want to go back to the New Zealand dollar for a second
okay.
because if you go on a weekly, and I will tell you exactly what will happen in the new year, after the new year, because this is what I also do. Oh my God, what did I do now? Jesus Christ.
Sell, sell. Yeah, so you are getting quite close up to here. Look at the 14 period moving average there. It's for the last, this is monthly. So this is like years, 2, 3 years.
But
That's a year.
you need to show more of the chart, please. Go back to the 2021.
There's
Just do
19,
that.
20, 20,
Just go
21.
up and pull that. Oh yeah, okay, that's a mess. Just okay, well, whatever. Yeah, So you have the first bullish
Oh,
at 20, 2020.
yeah.
All right.
I
Uh,
can't. I don't know what's happened
just
to my
just
chart.
click, just
Hang on. I'll tell you what. If I do this,
just leave it there. That's fine. No,
there
no,
we go. I'll do that. I'll
no,
do that.
because then
Now
you
I'm
need
back
to
to
stop the green. What is it called? The one called school the chart. Take that off.
this one. Oh, okay.
No,
So take that one off
principal.
and take that one off and go to
Yeah.
Dota monthly and
Weekly.
then ooh, it's still a bit weird, but
Weekly.
yeah, because I haven't got
Weekly.
enough data to do the calculations.
Just weekly.
Oh, sorry, yeah, not monthly, weekly.
Uh, you're still a
It,
month.
it's all gone horribly wrong. Do you want? Why
Okay.
don't you share your screen and do it? Because that's
Okay, I can do that.
yeah,
Yeah.
mine's just not a happy kitten with that one
It
at all.
requires a little bit of.
A
I
little
know.
bit. Ugh.
Okay, let's look at my screen
Yeah.
here. I got a
Yeah,
beautiful.
Alan. There's a lot of dollar buys, but I mean, I'm already in dollars, $2 trade, so I just make a note of it in my head that there's dollar buys there, and that's actually this is a further confirmation of my trade. You know that I want to sit in these dollar trades. You know, and if you weren't in dollar trades, then you could start evaluating. But of course, we don't just take all the trades. We go and look through them. Like we look at New Zealand dollar, US dollar, and we go, do I want to take that or not?
Mm,
Excellent. EU selling. Are you in the gold still? You're in gold sell as well.
me?
No,
Oh, Alan.
Alan. Yeah, yeah.
He says he's in Euro USL and AOD something so. He's making all the money now, so he's going back to the main page and hit the donation button. That's for sure.
Uh,
Anyway, I want to say
thousand.
something about this New Zealand dollar
Yeah, go on.
because this is what I'm looking at also each year when we go in for a new year, right? And if you look at here, can you see anything? Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I can see it.
So 2020, in the start of the year, right? That would be in March. March, yeah, month, right?
Yeah,
See the huge uptrend, right?
yeah.
2021, then we have a downtrend. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey.
2022, and guess what? What are we now? November,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah,
and we are soon in the new year. I will bet all my money, everything I have, that this year, since it can't close below here, this is
yeah.
2 months, many months
It's
ago,
time to
right?
start a big uptrend again.
We are going up again. That's
Yeah, yeah,
100%, 99.9. And I've done this every single year with
yeah, yeah.
those pairs, Forex pairs I really like to trade. And I actually never wrong.
Wow,
I was never wrong about it.
cool.
And if you look, I actually told, oh, that's another story, but one from the other side. Go look at one of my chart. I did exactly the same. And it
Yeah,
was posted.
I mean, it does show how cool the Hurricane Forex indicator is for long term trading as well.
Yeah, just make it easier with
Yeah,
Hurricane because,
yeah.
you
You
know,
could just basically you could actually leave if you don't want to trade if you wanted to trade like once a year or something. Yeah, it did drive
uh,
that a bit crazy, but there we are.
oh shit, what was that? Oh, okay.
It's because it hasn't got enough data to do the calculations properly.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I like to do that each year.
yeah.
Gotta
Just have a
look.
look at the yearlies here, make some
But
plans.
mainly the major pairs. I mean, that's
Yeah, yeah.
mostly those. Uh, how do I get out of this? Here, no, here. Whoa, it's all a mess now. Whoa, what happened? Shit.
It's
There we
broken.
go.
Look,
Yeah, I
crazy.
broke the chart. Okay, here
You've
we go.
broken the
Okay, it's
forex
time to
market.
buy. It's time to buy the dollar yen.
Yeah.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You see, you want to see why? I don't
Why
want
is
to
it
do
not?
it. You want to
You can
see
do it.
why?
Explain why.
Because when
Explain.
I look at this
Yeah.
is way too dangerous right now because you
Because
already
it's very
got the top
high.
line.
Yeah.
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 So we will have to get a pullback first.
Hmm.
Same over on the 1 hour. But the 1 hour is looking pretty good, right? But I can't go in now as we need this to go down a bit. Yeah. So that's why. Can't do it.
Come on, gold.
Yeah. So I will wait. But I'm tempted. I'm really tempted, tempted to do it. I am. I want to do it.
What time is it? 15:07. Yeah.
I mean, we're still what 50, 60 pipes away from,
60 pipes.
ain't we? Yeah, 60 pipes. I can do 30 pipes at least. Wait, what is going on?
What is going on
30
with my
pipes.
love
Let's hear.
when
Yeah.
she knows that I love her more than
Oh
cheese?
God.
What?
Are you making fun with
Okay,
me,
Alan,
Alan?
listen. I have tried to explain to Diaz how to say pips, but he
I
likes
know
to
how
say
to say
pipes.
pips. I just like to say pipes.
He likes to say pipes, so we just put up with it. He likes his pipes.
Yeah. I told you I'm not like everyone else. I have my own
No,
words for
that's it.
this.
He's got his pipes.
I don't
I know
care if
it's
it's
wrong.
wrong.
I know it's wrong for us, but it's right for DS, so that's fine. We'll respect his decision to say pipes
I know what a
instead of
pipe
pips.
is. I
He
know
says
what a pipe
dripes instead of drips.
is. Yeah, I probably do.
Flipes instead of flips.
Yeah, I like to be different.
Pippies.
Yeah. But to be honest, I was actually not sure at that time when I learned all this. How do you pronounce this? Pipes? Pips? I don't know
Pips.
because pips is something
I didn't
different
kick
in,
you out.
in Danish. All right.
I don't think
Oh,
anyone kicked you out. We wouldn't kick you out.
who kicked you out? No
Our
one
one,
kicked
our
me out.
one viewer.
Now you got two
Why
viewers.
would we do that? Have we got two viewers?
Who's the second?
You,
No, because
me.
I'm in Vimo.
Oh, hello, second viewer. Say something in chat, second viewer. Say hello.
Yeah, say something.
You lost everything. What?
I lost everything.
You can't
What?
lost everything. Gold's still going real.
Don't smoke that weed.
Oh, great, man. I really love weed. Oh, in the
Holy
chat. I was going to
shit.
say, how did you. What? Where?
Oh, if you left the site, of course the chat will
Yeah.
not be there when you come back in.
Dun, 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 dun. Shh. Dun, 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 dun.
I actually
I'm
want to
trading
fix that.
gold. It's really slow.
Okay, it's testing my limit now.
You want it, don't you?
I do want to buy this dollar yen.
You want it more than you can. And your
Uh,
finger is hovering over the sell button,
yeah, the
even
wrong
though
button
it should be
probably.
hovering over the buy button.
I can't even find it.
Conveniently coloured in green.
Yeah, but I can't see it. It's a mess. Look at this. It's a mess.
I don't know why yours, Alan, is yours displayed like that? I don't know why. We've tried loads of things to sort that out, but yeah, maybe doing it in the two blocks will actually fix it. I don't know. It's just a bit
Yeah,
strange.
could you do that? Just make 2 bucks. One sell, one
Yours
buy.
is like that as well, where you've got those spaces.
Ah, then it's a Windows problem.
Maybe it's a window. Yeah, because I'm running on Linux and mine looks really nice.
You're lucky.
Nothing else works, but you know,
Well, can you still tell me where do I find US yen?
alphabetical order. It's in alphabetical order across.
It's not.
It's across alphabetical order.
Oh, it's here.
There you go.
Oh, I want to hit it. Sell.
Oh
I
yeah, I
want
saw you
to
click
buy
that button.
it. I want to buy it. I think I want to buy it. Do I
Yeah.
want to do it?
Go.
Nah, that would be too impulsive. Stupid. But I mean, it broke that. Fuck me.
Are you hitting no? Come on. Manly. Be manly and hit yes. You know
Thing
what?
is,
You want to lose all your money.
did we even have a signal on it still? Oh, I can't
You had a
see that.
signal an hour
Okay,
ago. Yeah.
there it did. You saw what it did. I pressed no and it came back. Look,
Have you got? Okay. Have you got two?
see,
Oh,
see.
you've got two of these EAs sitting on another chart, have you?
No, I don't. I only have one.
You've got
How
one.
can I have
I
two?
don't know. Let's see what happens with the new update then.
Uh, I should buy it. Can't make the
Did you buy
decision.
it?
Nah, not yet.
Oh, he went out.
We're 60 pipes from the next Fibonacci. I mean,
60 pipes isn't this?
at least I can
60
get
pipes.
30,
Yeah.
maybe. I mean, we just got the signal. Ah, the only what reason why I don't want to do it is because on the 5 minute on Trading View when I look at it, it's too high.
Yeah, yeah. You kind of want to pull back on it.
Yeah, I want at least 30 pipes pulled back
Mhm.
before I
Pipes.
do it. oh, oh my god. Pips. Pips. I want pips.
It's better when you say pipes. Actually, it's funnier. So I'd stick to
Yeah, I
pipes
know.
if I was you.
I'm a joker.
I think pipes is funnier than pips.
Uh, my English is
What's like I'm
my English is
hungry.
funny. I know. Wait. Oh, I get my new stuff tomorrow. Microphone, webcam.
Hey, if they can find you,
Yeah, that's the thing.
we know what they're like.
All right, that's I don't know. I don't want to. The goal is doing its thing. That's good. What you was in U.S. No, us U.S. right?
Hmm.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, I'm in Aussie
You got
US.
the signal here, right? That's
Yeah,
like 40
yeah.
pipes down.
I'm now up. Aussie US is a measly 7 pips at the moment.
What? Say again?
It's 7 pips. It's having a pullback.
No, but we got the signal up here.
Yeah, we did. But
You
somebody
didn't
didn't put
took
their
it.
trade on till a bit too far afterwards.
Oh yeah, we was you was down here or something, right?
Yeah, I was umming and ahhing about it. Let's have a look at it. Aussie
Uh,
dollar. I'm loving my gold. I'm loving my gold. I'm
the
not
gold
loving
is
my
good.
Aussie dollar. Let's have a little
Ellen
look.
loved the gold too.
Oh no, actually, you know what? I'll leave the Aussie dollar. The Aussie dollar. The Aussie dollar. It's because it hit that little green. It hit that little resistance and kind of so it bounced back a tiny bit, but it's not going into any kind of uptrend. So I
Yeah, yeah. I want to look at something
think it's
else.
got further to go.
Right. Oh, you was talking about the no, that was the cat yen, right?
Yeah,
Cat yen, cat yen.
it's interesting that it's sitting on the 200 period Hikashi moving average. It needs to break properly through it. Has broken through it a little bit, but I'd like to see it move down to the 11.8% before I'd be convinced it was moving into a bearish move.
Yeah, and at this moment,
I'm not convinced.
no, because on the 1 hour here, on this one, if it touches down below here, the center line, you
Yeah.
have a bearish movement, and it never fails. This it never
Yeah.
fails. You can see it right here.
Hmm.
It hit the center line, it goes down, pulls back up, hit the center line, pulls up, and again, it's close to the center line. If it breaks it, go below it, we will have a downtrend again, as we do have now.
Yeah, yeah. Just
So
gotta
I will
wait.
not buying this one right now, at least.
No, I wouldn't buy it right now.
Unless the 5 minute shows me it breaks the center line here. Okay, maybe. Nah, I don't want to touch it now. I don't want to touch anything. I'll keep my gold.
No, I'm in the same. I'm quite happy with the trades I've got on.
Uh,
I'm just going to sit in them and wait, and go from there. Really,
as your favorite pair, Euro Yen.
Euro yen. Is it Euro
Yeah,
Swiss?
Euro
What
Swift.
was that one I had? I had a trade on for jolly ages. I kept putting more trades on it. That was the one, Euro Swiss, I
Th-
think.
This
All the
one,
way up that, all the way up that, basically all the way up there.
really?
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't
And then
catch that one on.
I had at least two trays out of that.
Nice, that's
But it was
around
such a beautiful look at the beautiful
2,000 pipes
2,000 pipes. That is.
and
It's like a
more.
church
Actually.
organ. It's got so
It's
many
like,
pipes. It's like a church organ.
yeah, nice. This is what we're gonna catch for next year. I'm gonna watch out
Yeah,
for those.
yeah,
That's why I'm
exactly.
gonna use the
If you can
weekly
get in
chart.
on something like that, that is doing that for a year.
That's what
For
I'm doing.
you could just not trade anything else. Just go. I just see this. Thanks very much. Thanks a lot. Dear.
Oh my god, I hate MG4. Come on. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, what is going on?
Like
Sorry.
a bridge over troubled
It's a
waters.
mess. Well, yeah, we will see. All
We will
right,
see.
are we gonna rip it off here?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're done. I mean, good afternoon's work. I think just gonna sit in these trades and see where we end up. I suppose.
Yeah, I'll
It's now
probably
fifteen
go in that
seventeen.
US yen
Yeah.
in like five
Cool.
minutes.
All right.
And
We'll catch up next day
yep,
or tomorrow or something. See you
yep.
later. Bye.
See
Thanks
you
for
later.
coming. Thousands of people in Alan. Have a
Pipe,
lovely
pipe.
Christmas. It's been lovely playing with your pipes.
Don't remind me about Christmas. I hate it.
I hate it as well. It's so expensive.
Yeah, and I'm not even spending money in it. My girlfriend is.
Yeah, well, I've decided this year I'm going to become, I don't know, some religion that doesn't celebrate Christmas.
You what?
I want to become some religion that doesn't celebrate Christmas just for Christmas, and then once it's over and I've watched all the TV, once we're through the Christmas, then I'll have the big Christmas dinner, and then I'll go back to the normal religion.
Ah, yeah, I see. That's a good. That's a
Yeah.
good deal.
Okay, right. It's been an
Yeah,
hour and 20 minutes. This is hurricaneforex.com playing out with some beautiful music. Do you play something now? To
I do.
Go on then.
I just need to do it. I need to make the image for the offline ending
Oh, okay.
as well.
No, I mean
I
then.
only have the starting, so now Alan will be
Okay.
confused when I do this.
First song. First song. Hurricane song. Oh, yes. Bring it on. Bring on the hurricane song.
You seem to know something I don't. What's going on? Can you tell me what it is, please? I'm not that slow, like you think. Strange vibrations in the room, and I can feel it. I'm a hurricane.
Well,
There you go.
say thank you,
Thanks very
guys.
much for coming. Have a lovely Christmas.
Ciao, ciao. Bye, bye.